Hello and welcome to Newcom's Setup Guide. Today we'll be talking about the Yalink Enterprise IP phone SIP T22, T26, and the T28 model. However, we're going to go ahead and focus on the T22 for today. Now this video could be used as a reference for both T26 and T28. Let's go ahead and unpack your T22 IP phone. Here you find a series of components, a quick reference guide, a quick installation guide, and a user manual in a CD-ROM. Now, you can use the quick installation guide to put your phone together in an easy step-by-step process, but I'm going to go ahead and show you those steps in a more vivid way. Along with your user guide, you will find an Ethernet cable, a base, a handset cord, your handset, and of course your IP phone. Now, I would like for you to take the phone and take a look towards the back end of it. Here you will see that the phone comes with 3 connections: your AC power option, your internet option, and your PC option. Now you have 2 options for powering the phone. The first option would be network and the second would be power connection. Your system administrator would advise you on which one to use. Now, powering your phone using its power connection, you're going to go ahead and take your power adapter and connect it to the power option, followed by connecting your Ethernet cable from your router to your internet port, then your Ethernet cable from your PC option to the back of your desktop or laptop. The second one is using your network power option. This option, you're going to use your Ethernet cable from your PoE switch to the internet option, then your Ethernet cable from your PC option to the back of your desktop or laptop. This alone will power the phone on its own. Now you may ask, how is this possible? Simple. A PoE switch. Now to show you what a PoE switch looks like, here we have a standard netgear that supports PoE. PoE stands for Power over Ethernet. This would allow for your IP phone to work without using its power adapter. Just plug an Ethernet cable from your switch to your phone and you're good to go. Okay, now let's go ahead and connect your base to the phone. Here you see 4 open slots. Take your phone and line them up to each individual slot, like so. Press the base against the phone and slide it up. This will lock it into place. Now let's go ahead and connect your handset cable to the handset, and on the side of the phone you will find 2 connections. These are RJ11 connections. Plug the cable to the second option from top to bottom. And now you have connected your phone successfully. Let's go ahead and boot it up. Here during the boot up process, your screen would display 2 messages. The first one will be initializing, please wait, followed by another message saying sending provisioning. This process would take about 7 seconds, depending how your internet connection is. Now your phone is ready to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the time to explain some of the T22 features, some that you're going to be using through the whole day, like transferred, hold, conference, and etc. Here you will see that your main screen have several soft keys and icons, and as well as your register name. Here to the left hand corner you'll find your register name. Under the screen you have 4 soft keys. Now by default these soft keys come with the option of history, directory, D&D, and menu. Your history option would allow you to see all incoming, outgoing, and missed calls. Your directory option works almost like its contact list. Here you can add your favorite contacts. Your D&D option, which stands for Do Not Disturb, please be advised that this option will block all incoming calls if enabled. Your menu option would allow you to navigate through this phone settings like features, stats, and messages. At the right hand side of the screen you will find 3 buttons. These are the extension lines. This works like 3 individual phones all configured with the same extension. This would allow you to make multiple calls all through one phone. This way you never miss an opportunity to make a business. Here we have a standard keypad. Next to it we have our navigational keys, your mute button, and your volume control. Alongside we have the rest of our standard function keys: message, handset, transfer, redial, and your speaker option. Your message button will start glowing solid green or red. This will indicate that you have a voicemail pending. Now let's go ahead and talk about receiving a call. Now here I have an incoming call, and your function keys on the display change to answer, forward, silence, and reject. Here the line keys will also start glowing green. This will indicate each individual extension where the call is coming through. So once you accept that call, your screen will change with 4 new options. The followings are transfer, hold, conference, and cancel. Now I want to take the time to explain each and every feature that you're going to be using. Like hold. Now I would like for you to place the call on hold. When your call is on hold, you will see that the pause symbol on the main screen will display. Now to continue that same call or resume it, you must press the resume button to activate the call. Another function key that everyone uses is the transfer key. Now there are 2 ways of transferring calls. The first call is called a live transfer. This means that the person on the other end of that extension is going to pick up and you're going to interact with them and explain, you have an incoming call, would you accept? Let's go ahead and make this transfer call. Click the transfer option. Here you see that you are actively in transfer mode. Here you can dial an extension, which of you're choosing. I'm going to go ahead and dial 208 for an example. Once you have dialed the extension, the phone will automatically call within 5 seconds. Once you're on the call with your associate, you can inform him or her that the individual wishes to speak to them. If they accept, you can complete the transfer by clicking the transfer option again. Now the second transfer is called a blind transfer. This transfer is easy. Press the transfer option, dial the extension, and then press option once again. Just like that, simple and easy. Now another feature that I would like to talk about is the conference. The conference option works like a 3-way call. Once you press the conference option, your screen will change. You can dial out to a phone number or an extension number, whatever the case may be. In this mode, you're able to press the send button to call out or wait for the auto redial. Now, in order to complete your conference call, you have to complete the process by pressing the conference option again. Your 2 calls become actively into 1 line. You have seen that your options reduce to hold, split, and cancel. Now you can place the call on hold and make a new effective call, or you could split the conference up by breaking it back down to 2 individual lines. You can use your arrow keys to navigate between calls, or use the swap button to swap between calls. Swapping would automatically put the first call on hold. Now the last function key is your cancel. This button is used to end calls. Thank you for watching Newcom's setup guide. Remember, if you find yourself with an issue, you can always send in an email to support@newcomvoip.com. Thank you for choosing Newcom Global Communications your way.